Hey friends, welcome back to Nicky T Live. I'm your host. Well, I'm never a host if it's just me, I guess. But anyways, I'm back. The weekend's over and we're getting back at it, doing some more live coding, working on OpenSauced. Yeah, I've been putting in some work into our future star search. Basically, I've been working on that, fixing some UI and UX issues. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Well, not pretty much it. That's a lot. But before we get started, just wanted to say thanks to DigitalOcean for sponsoring today. They have their Deploy by DigitalOcean happening tomorrow. It's a free virtual conference for developers, startups, and founders. And I'm going to drop a link to it, so check that out and be sure to sign up. And thanks again for sponsoring DigitalOcean. All right, let's get to it. Um, let's see here. I do not need Discord open, but I do have to check something real quick. I just joined the Big Cash Money Club from Saran, and there's a stand up, but I don't have time to do that right now because we're live streaming, so that's cool. Yeah, let's move that over here. Just because we don't need that on the screen. I gotta get some music going. Do I have my headphones? Gotta turn my headphones on for music though. Cool. All right, let's kickstart Spotify here. And then I think we can head over to do some live coding. All right. Let's see here. Let's get started. Little 80s music. Van Halen. Waiting my stream deck screen there. Cool. All right. Let's do it here. Okay. Uh, I'm laughing because I actually hear the music streaming through. So I'll pause that for a sec. Yeah. Anyways, okay, sorted that out. Sorry, Mondays, am I right? Uh, no, I was just gonna say, like, I have these headphones. I've had these since I think December 2021. They're the Sony WH-XM3s. They're really good headphones. Um, the newer models are a bit better, I think, but the one thing I do uh, kind of wish this had is like if I switch computers, because I have like my work computer and then I have like my personal computer, and anytime I want to use these, I have to turn off the Bluetooth on the other one, and then come over here and then turn it back on, and then I have to reconnect it, and sometimes it doesn't connect like it did a second ago there. So, anyways, just good old problems that aren't really that big. All right, we don't need to be looking at Twitter here. So let's see here. So let's load up some of the stuff I was working on. So yeah, so I did some improvements here to which one's this? Okay, yeah. This is just fixing a bunch of responsive issues, as you can see in the screenshot here. I'll drop a link to the pull request for anyone interested. And hold on a sec here. There we go. Hey, Violet sign. Yeah, hey. Yeah, I could do KVM switch, but honestly, uh, I don't know. I don't need it for keyboard or anything else. It's really just the Bluetooth headphones, and it's a bit of an annoyance, but I can live with it. I don't think, for me at least, I don't think well, you probably have wired headphones if you're using a KVM, I guess, but um, yeah, no, I don't know. I'll probably have these headphones for a long time still. I changed the covers at Christmas time, but yeah, it's really not that big a deal, but it is an annoyance. But anyways, I dropped that PR that's up here. that's in review. Brandon gave an approval, but my coworker Izza had some change requests. And oh yeah, and then there's this was on July 4th, I think I did this PR. So anyways, yeah, put up this. This is honestly, this is great Zuck marketing. What a, I don't know, hat tip to their PR team. But yeah, so Izza asked for some change requests. I made those changes. So basically, this fixes some responsive issues happening in workspaces, and there's still some responsive issues to fix in the website that I'm tackling bit by bit. The other one, which isn't being tackled in this one, is this is a modal, and it actually looks okay on. It looks good on mobile, but it's a modal, so yeah. Zuck is a robot. Okay. But this here modal, I had plans to do a kind of a super component, I guess. But basically, if you're on mobile, it'll show a drawer instead of the modal. I haven't done that yet, but it's a separate issue. But you can see like for here, it seems okay. Where's the other one though? There's another one. I think it's in the other PR, but basically the modal blows out and it's just not usable on smaller screens. So anyways, thanks for the review, Brandon. And yeah, Izzo will probably get to that at some point. Um, yeah, it's not going to be super long stream. I've got stand up at noon, but just wanted to do a bit of work before then. Okay, I did have another pull request. Oh yeah, so I fixed a lot of this one. This one I can actually demo the differences. So let's open up VS Code. Well, I could demo the differences in the other one, but that one's pretty much ready to go. So, all right, app, let's bump it. All right, and let's start the dev server. I haven't tried pieces yet. I installed it a while ago, and then I uninstalled it, then I reinstalled it. Um, I'm gonna give it a go. I'm gonna see if like Ellie from Get Pieces wants to hang on a stream one day and can just kind of go through it. But looks interesting. Okay, so let me zoom this in a bit. We don't need the dev server. Let's close. Okay, that's running. Cool. Okay, so this we're gonna go to localhost, obviously, and I'm gonna split the screen. We're gonna go to app.opensauce.pizza. So give this a second to load up here. So I'm gonna go to Star Search in production, and just gonna zoom it in a bit. All right, let's go to the dev server is a little slower, less resources, but uh, okay. So I'll zoom in one more time. Okay, so a few things to notice. These are UI changes and UX fixes. So if I go on the right, I hover over things, not much interaction. If I come over here, now you get this interactiveness, and I am noticing one thing though. The boxes are getting cut off because of padding, I think. Yeah, they are. Okay, so that's something I need to do. Um, but those look a lot cleaner that way. It's more interactive. You'll notice we're trying to get more real estate, so this is down at the bottom now. Um, Now, if I go and ask a question here, so like let's see, yeah, we can do lottery factor, and we'll do lottery factor over here. They're both gonna run. Okay, now a couple things to notice. You should be able to notice this. You can see how this gradient at the top, it's actually on top. I've moved it to the back now, so it looks a lot nicer. Let's see, what else did we do? Oh, yeah. So the other thing is now this scrolls as far as it can, and this actually, if you might not be able to notice this, but let me. Okay, this only gave me that for whatever reason. Oh, it's still going. Okay. Um, let this finish on the right. But you see how it's kind of jumping out a bit. There's that, but that's not what I wanted to mention. The thing I wanted to mention is as I'm scrolling, it keeps changing my scroll position. We got rid of that. The other thing is if you notice as I'm scrolling up or down, you see how it kind of fades into the background. And that's just a gradient we have there. Just some little touches. And you'll also notice that the border, well, you might not notice, but um, the border's a lot thinner now. And that was the main things. Yeah, and the other thing too is because this just scrolls on the page now with the body scroll, this removed a lot of complicated calculations I had. I used to have this this input down here that was sticky, and basically this scroll area you can see that you might not be able to you should be able to see it if you're on like a have a good internet connection, but you can see the scroll bar, it's on this scroll area, whereas here it's on the body now. And I had to calculate the height of this scrolling area, and it's basically a lot of complicated stuff for no reason. And you'll see the clear chat history and the thumbs up, thumbs down, and share. It's fixed. We went with kind of what Gemini is doing, so it just goes with it. So when you get down to the bottom, you can do those things. And so like you can create a share link, etc. And it's not going to be in this pull request, but there is this clear chat history is going to disappear because we're going to have a new chat button. That's essentially what the clear chat history was. It probably should have been called new chat, I think, but anyways, so those are the main things that were changed, and some of it might seem subtle to a lot of people potentially, but this just improves things a lot for us, and it actually made it a lot simpler for me to manage this page because like the calculations were it just made things difficult because I was calculating it on a larger screen, on a smaller screen, and anyways, just a lot simpler. And then we come back here, and oops, I got that share link closed. That's something else. I think there's an issue for this too when you click outside to fix that. You know what? Maybe we should do that too, but the thing, why is this not opening? Okay, let's clear. Okay, I think I messed up the state somehow. Okay, so yeah, one thing I'm noticing here, let's check. Yeah, the main thing here is, and I'm surprised me and Izza didn't notice this on Friday, but the boxes on this side get cut off where, oh, they actually get cut off everywhere because it blows out on that side too. So I think we'll need to add a bit of padding there. So we'll do that. And let's see here. Okay. If Twitter was, there's no concept of rating in Twitter, like in terms of like going to somebody else's live stream, but we can probably go to James's live stream after, but he might be on Twitch as well. I'm not sure. Anyways, okay, so yeah, so this suggested box area, I'll definitely need to do that. So we don't need prod now. Okay, suggested prompts, that's this. And yeah, see if we bring it over here, what's going on? Did I break that? Okay, hydration error, yes. Something weird is going on here. Okay, it's like this froze or something. I'm not sure what's going on here. Very odd. Did I break something? Let's see here. There. Okay, that's not working anymore for some reason. Definitely gonna check that. So let me take note of that. That is Uh, mobile star search doesn't open suggestions. Now this could be related to some changes I made. So what I'm gonna do here is, okay, chat box. What do we do here? Embedded, star search chat. Okay, you know what? Let's just stash this real quick. So basically what I was doing now is I'm just making sure that this works in workspaces because we have star search in there as well. So like we come over to here. Yeah, okay. Something is up with my browser. Nothing, I can't click anything. What is going on? Okay, I don't think it's the app, but let's see here. Let's try this again. What is going on? Let's check out the console. Okay, that works. Why do you inspect header? No, not that. This inspect. Something really wonky is up. I just want to make sure. So let's go into Safari. Let's come over here. This is not what I was planning on doing today, but okay. Uh, yeah, okay, sure. Uh, boom. Yes, got it. Sure, thanks. Got it. Okay, why won't that close? Oh man, it's something. I don't know if it's this page or what. Let's go to a different page. Got it. Okay. Oh man, so something weird is happening on the star search page. Oh, I see, now it's fine. I don't know what happened there. Okay, let's close that. Let's come back here. There's 100% something wonky going on here. Okay, let's go back to the main page. Okay, everything's working there. Star search. Okay, no idea what happened there. Okay, so let me just make sure that the mobile view is working then. So, okay, so we're good. Okay, I have no idea what that was. Okay, so it's hard to see right now, but like, you know what? Let's close this. And okay, it's not those changes. So let's see here. We want to do, it's just the suggested prompts. And you know what we can do here? Let's inspect here. I think that's the main, yeah. So I'm gonna make it look terrible for a second here. We're gonna do BG green 500. Okay, and this is definitely not what I'm gonna keep. This is just really to test something. Okay, there. All right. Okay, that was a lot of run around just to get back to here. Okay, the green's helpful here because like you'll see here now when we hover over, and I don't know how me and Isa missed that, but basically you can see all the corners get cut off because we basically zoom out, as zoom in. Sorry, wait. Yeah, we just translate the zoom. But let's see here. Suggested prompts, not for horizontal, it's for here. Okay, so basically, where did we put that? Oh yeah, see, on hover we scale to 1.025. So we should probably add, what's the size here? Okay, let's try adding some space in here. So we've got max, grid calls, gap 2. Let's add a P dash 2 maybe. Okay, let's see. Okay, see, already that looks better. And that fixes that. And if we come back here, boom, boom, boom. Okay, so I think that's good. Okay, and let's make sure again. There, 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 there. Let's try gap padding 1 just to see if that'll be enough. Okay, okay, that's still okay. And obviously if I put no padding, it should go back to what it was, cutting it off. Yeah, okay, so I think we're just gonna go with padding 1. Okay, there. Yeah, that's good. Okay, cool, cool, cool. Okay, so let's fix that. So that's suggested prompts. Okay, so clear. That's okay. G chore fixed. Translate. What was that? Yeah, scale. Fix. Scale of suggested prompts being cut off. Cool, that's good. Hold on a sec. Cool. Looks like I got some stickers delivered. Just gonna open this. Pretty sure I know what this is. That's not me farting, that's me opening packaging. Yeah, sticker mule don't mess around. Okay, there we go. So I'm giving a talk at All Things Open in oh they give you Tabasco sauce for real. I don't think I've ever received stickers from Sticker Mule. So anyways, let's open this real quick. Okay, so I know what these are, but oh shit, there's a lot. I'll show them in a second here. So I'm giving a talk at All Things Open about Fresh. It's a framework from Dino. So they kindly sent me some stickers that I'm gonna be passing out there, and got this one too. So thanks so much for that, Dino folks. What's this? That's cool. Looks like Sticker Mules. Sticker Mule sells you a few, brings you a few other things. Also a coaster. Thank you. Yeah, big ups to the Dino team. Thank you. Joe, I think her last name is Franchietti. I'm don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly. Let me put this over here. Cool. But yeah, thanks. I'm dropping code. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. Yeah, and if you're curious about that, that's fresh.dino.dev. And hey, how's it going, SC? Good to see ya. I was just showing off some stickers that the Dino team sent me. I don't know if you saw them, but here. So, anyways, and there's some dinosaurs too. All right. Cool, cool, cool. Yeah, I'm gonna be handing those out during my talk. So if you do happen to be at All Things Open, yeah, definitely come see me. All right, cool. We're not working on Fresh right now, but I see they this looks a lot cleaner now. It looks great. It looked good before too, but yeah, nice. Okay. So yeah, you might since you just joined SD, I fixed some issues where these zooms were getting cut off here. So that's done. It's not going to be green, although I actually like the green, but it doesn't fit with the font color and stuff. But that was just for debugging purposes. So if I refresh now, cool, we're good. All right, now this is really hard to see, but there's, yeah, this is gonna be really hard to show. But if I zoom in, see, it looks fine there. When I zoom out, let's go to 100. No, I guess it's okay. There was some tweaks to the border that we did. I think it's okay though. Still, still got to see there. Um, okay. What else were we doing? Yeah, so this is working fine in here now. So the things I was doing was I was in workspace. Yeah, it's not green. That'd be like a oopsie. Okay, so we've got Star Search over here, and I had started like here. Let me stash my changes for a second. That red border is definitely not going to be in there. Um, so we have Star Search here right now in a workspace. I have it zoomed in, obviously, but um, so you can do the same thing here. You can ask questions about your workspace. So let's go to one like what do I have here? What is something is up? I don't know if there's some JavaScript that is causing issues. If I go to there, that's okay. Yeah, something weird is going on. And I don't know if it's something I changed in Star Search, but see like these, that's weird. Like look, I go down here, I can do it. If I hover over it, I can't. That's super odd. Uh, and here, like there's stuff like it's like the mouse is not working properly in some cases. I'm using the keyboard right now. If I escape there and then, yeah, see, that's good. If I come here and go to the explore page, that's all working. Yeah, yeah, no, I was looking in the console before and I didn't see anything, but I can open it again. But let me go back. So hold on a sec. Boom, 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 boom. Let's go back to the workspace. I didn't have anything in the console before. Well, there's this, but this is post hog. This is what we use for like analytics and stuff, but that's not it. So we can clear that. There is definitely something going on though. So like here, okay, everything's fine there, but if I open up Star Search, that's okay. Hmm, I'll have to see what it is. That's still working. There. Okay, let's ask a question. So there's a few things here. You can see that the box is out. It's too big. I have these things fixed. I just stashed the changes temporarily. But let's see here. Let me just go check the Twitter sphere. Okay. Yeah, I'm really curious what this is because I'm not sure. Um, bu- 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 But it is good reflex to go check the console SC for sure. Star Search is running a little slow at the moment. That's a separate issue. Let me see if anybody's saying anything in Slack. Doo-doo-doo. Oh, okay. I think Izza reviewed some stuff, so hold on a sec. Uh, Boom, pull requests. All right, I'm gonna merge this since it's been approved by 3 people now. All right, cool. Let's get this in because this is some. I mentioned this at the start of the stream, but this is some more mobile fixes. All right, squash and merge. Cool, that's good. Bringing some mobile experience goodness. Okay, what else we got? Okay, so it's just what we're working on now that's left. Okay, so this is still okay. This is okay. There's, I wonder what caused that, but let's see here. Let's come back to there. Okay, I'm gonna unstage, so unstash, sorry. So you're gonna see here the boxes fit fine now. I can scroll. So the issues I had before actually, so like Star Search, you can scroll like the regular Star Search because it's scrolling on the body. But in this particular case, it's my screen's all over the place today. In this particular case, though, Star Search is embedded in a side panel, and it wasn't scrolling. So basically, I've made the area scrollable now, but there's still some tweaks. I have the red border here just to see where it's getting rendered. It should be up higher. Um, it does fade into the background like we do on Star Search. You might not be able to notice it on the stream, but I can see it here. And then these work. Um, boom, boom. Okay, and then we can run again. You can kind of see it as I scroll down here. You see how it kind of fades away in there? There you go. Yeah, so I think the main thing I need to do here is, yeah, I just got to get the height back up because when I made it scrollable, I think it's doing I think it might be just trying to center itself, not positive. You see images for contributor. Oh no, the images for contributors, I put that in a while ago. That's just a nice touch. I thought would be good. But one thing, I'll show it in another one, or I'll let this finish. I don't know why Star Search is running so slow today. Um, where is it? Yeah. So these are, and well, yeah. The other thing is, yeah. So there's images SD, but if you hover over it, it's a hover card. Now you can see here, like in the side panel, it's making it come behind it, and I know why that is. This side panel is Z50. So like if we come here and inspect, there's all kinds of stuff here. This is why like you want to avoid Z indexes when possible. Not that. Don't want to disable it. I want to see here. Yeah, let's take that out. This might bring it to the back. Oh no, it doesn't. There you go. So I don't think the Z50 is necessary, to be honest. There might have been a reason on this side, but I don't think there needs to be. Let's get rid of that. Okay, let's bring this down. That would be in Star Search Embed. Let's look for Z50. Let's get rid of that. Cool. But yeah, so yeah, the Z index was causing issues here. A lot of times you don't need Z indexes. The natural order in the DOM is what will decide what goes on top. That's why like if you're using, yeah, you could do translate Z too. But yeah, I've basically kind of made it. I mean, I've got like lots of things to do, but one of the things I try to do is like anytime somebody introduces a Z index, okay, looks like Star Search gave a 500. Okay, interesting. Um, but yeah, basically anybody tries to introduce a Z index to the code base, I make sure or try to make sure that it's absolutely necessary, and a lot of times it's not. And so, like for example, like I was saying, dialogues. Uh, Putting them at the end of the DOM, which is what a lot of these things do, means it's the last one, so it'll be able to go over it. You could throw a Z index on it and put it anywhere in the DOM, but then you have these competing stacking contexts potentially, and it basically you end up with this like whack-a-mole game of like Z index, like okay, I set this to 30, so now I need to set this one to 40. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, just better to arrange according to the DOM if you can. And I'd say almost 100% of the time you can. Yeah, so like yeah, there was a bunch of Z-index I removed because it just basically it really did start causing other issues. And so yeah, so I took off the Z-index off of here, and I even wonder if it's necessary on the other side. I won't touch that one for now, but basically because you can see right away what happened here, like when you hover over here, now it pops up, but if I put the Z-index back, it uh it goes behind. And the funny thing is, this I believe has a z-index, and maybe it doesn't. Div pop up. Oh, oh no, it's just a radix pop up. So no. Um, yeah. So again, like probably what they're doing with the pop up, I'd have to check the code, but they're probably adding the pop up to the end of the DOM, which makes sense. Um, Cool. Yeah, Bjorn's saying 161 lines of CSS and no Z index so far. Nice. Yeah. Again, don't get me wrong. Like it can be useful, but especially with modern CSS, it's probably not necessary. All right, let's see here if star search is alive. Um, yeah, so you can see here, this is not ideal in this embedded star search experience. We want it to be at the top, so I got to fix that. And this only happened once I made it scrollable. So we can take a peek at that. Um, okay, yeah, I see. Got to fix a few things maybe, but um, okay, not sure what happened there. Okay, let's come back over here. And I can't make this too small because then yeah, I don't want it to switch to that. Okay, let's just leave it there and I'll just bring this over. Or you know what? It's fine like this. I don't need to have the whole screen there. Okay, so star search chat, that's where the red is. So dash red, that's what that is. So let's see whoops, dash red. Boom, boom. I'm having a slow start to a Monday, I think. Fine, dash red. Okay, that's what we want. So this div here, why is it jumping down there? And let's inspect it. Yeah, you see it. Okay, now it's going. Um, okay, so there's a gap. So if we look at this gap 8, there's probably is there padding in there? Let's see here. Div area, hidden true, fixed, right 0. Okay, transform. Yeah, let's bring this over a bit. I'll zoom in a bit here. Here, actually, let's go back to let's start a new conversation just so it'll be easier to determine what's going on here. Yeah, yeah, you're right. It's probably a height. Probably just add h. Oh no, there's a height here. Ah, okay. Top nav height. This isn't necessary anymore. This is what it is. If I get rid of this, I'm sure it'll be fine. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so top nav height. Let's see where that's called. App sidebar, star search embed. Okay, interesting. It makes sense for the top nav, but why is it down here too? Drawer open, style, top nav, height, calc, EG slate. Oh, it's because it's fixed now. I think so if I get rid of this, okay, let's try that again. Oh, no, that's not it. You know what? It should just be a screen. H screen. So let's put that out. No, I think I'm doing this on the wrong one. Sorry. Let's save that. Workspace layout. No, it really is that. So, but yeah, it's good call on the height there, Monocode Lisa or SD. Why am I calling you Monocode Lisa? Well, you are Monocode Lisa too, but yeah, if I inspect this again, it's definitely that is I did not want to view source. Wanted to inspect. Yeah, no, I've just been used to calling you SD now. Okay, so there. Yeah, see that makes I get why it's cutting it off. So why is 100 dBH not working? Because if I literally cut all this out, okay, no, that wasn't good. If I just get rid of the height, that's what worked a second ago. No, that no. So that is necessary. What if I just put 100 dBH? I'll put it in Tailwind after, but this didn't seem to work before. Okay. There's something. Oh, there's a. Yeah, there's two things going on here. That's the min height calc. That minus var. The min height should be TVH, but let's get rid of this. Yeah, it's definitely a height issue. That's for sure. Um, yeah, let me look again here. Let me just refresh because I changed all of it with the messing around with the variables. Okay, so yeah, top nav height. I mean, that makes sense. 3.3 rem. Hey, how's it going, Fuzzy? Good to see you, my man. Hope you're doing well. Just having a short stream here, just doing a bit of coding. Nothing too intense. Just doing some UI and UX improvements to Star Search. I have it working in the standalone version, but we have it as part of workspaces here, so we can ask questions about our repositories that we're monitoring or other stuff within the workspace. But I'm just making sure it works in here as well because we made some nice improvements. What have you been up to, man? I think we chatted briefly a bit on somebody. I think it was on Ben's stream maybe the other day. I forget where it was. Anyways, um, yeah. So 100% good call, SD. That it is a height thing, but so there's workspace layout. That is correct because like here, that the workspace layout that's minus the top bar, so that makes sense. And then for the app sidebar, it's fixed. Left 0. It probably could have been fixed with oh, legacy code. Yeah, what you doing some assembly or like COBOL or something or just like legacy JavaScript. I'm not even sure what languages you're working in right now. I know you're familiar with JavaScript obviously, but um cool. All right, I'm just thinking about stuff here. That 3 top nav height. You know you're off to a winner when you can't get a server to start in dev. Oof. Oh, Express. Yeah, that's all that they did some improvements though recently. I think like in the past few months. I remember seeing a release about that, or was there controversy around that? I forget what it was, but anyways. Twitter, too much drama. Um, but yeah, anyways, SD was totally right. It's the height. The app sidebar, that's fine. Star search embed. You know what? I don't. We already have the top nav set there, and these sidebars are in the grid. So I honestly don't think we need to set it. Could be wrong, because like it's just gonna inherit this top nav. So we only have the top nav height here now. Let's see. I could be wrong. Okay, maybe it just needs to be defined higher up. So let's see here. Let's undo that. And let's undo that. We could put it on main, I think. That would make more sense. So top nav height. Yeah, I think that would make more sense just because we don't want to have it everywhere. So app, let's see here. Whoops. App, yes, I know you're going to complain. App TSX. Let's find some mains. Of course, there's more than one main. Great. Card, logout, loader, filter, main. You know what? Let's just put it on the HTML maybe. HTML. Want it to be case sensitive. Really? Const ref. There's got to be an HTML in here. App TSX. Oh no, it's in doc. Doc. Oh, it's uppercase. So we could do this and say style equals and boom. That would be good. Okay. So now if we look for this, we can get rid of it here. Just because there's no point in setting it multiple places. Like you want to override it in certain cases, but in our case, we don't want to. Unexpected token div. Where's that at? Shared app sidebar. Oh, what's going? Oh, got to get rid of this. There we go. Module build fail. Okay, there we go. We back? Yeah. Okay. So you see here, that's good. This is good. We haven't fixed the issue. Oh, you updated their doc site and called it V5. Okay, that's what it was. Okay. Yeah, it seems a little misleading. Cool. All right, so let's do that. So yeah, so basically we just want the CSS variable up top so that everybody can use it. I would put it on main. Sorry, worked out yesterday late, a little sore. I'd normally put it on main, but we have main defined in a bunch of places for different pages, and basically I think on the HTML element's fine. Okay, let's see here. Chat box, star search. Yeah, so that's gone. So boom, let's just do that. And star search embed, we want to remove that too. So let's just do this. So let's stage this part. Stage selected ranges. Okay. Yeah, so get rid of that, get rid of that. And we need the document. Cool. So let's do clear, gchore, promoted, CSS var, uh, what's it called again? Top nav. Pop now type. All right, cool. To be honest, you've been working on a type-safe design token library, like a single source of truth for all your CSS bars. Interesting. Um, Interesting because I just want to show you something because I actually did a live stream with my old coworker uh, and Drew, who apparently worked on Snowpack and Astro in the early days. So I think you might find this interesting for all kinds of reasons. But let me go to my YouTube for a sec. Not trying to promote it. It's just this video. Yes, I've been watching these generated sort of videos of like retro He-Man and stuff. Interesting stuff. Anyways, okay, let's go to the channel. Search Drew. No, I want to search my own. Here, Drew Powers. Yeah, Drew Powers. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So they're talking about. Okay, so I figured you knew him. Um, Yeah, I'm supposed to stream with him. I streamed with him for this. This is with my old coworker Kaylig from Netlify, but also Drew Powers in there. Yeah, they're just comparing style dictionary versus Cobalt for design tokens. So, anyways, I thought you might find that interesting. Well, anybody, but specifically you right now because you're actually working on something like this. So, I don't know if is it style dictionary you're working on, or is it something completely different? Uh, 11:55. All right, I got about 5 minutes to get through the rest here. I mean, gonna work on it after, obviously, but yeah. It was really cool. We basically connect. That whole video was about Kate because like at Netlify they use Tailwind, and they were using not Style Dictionary. What's the Cobalt? And he's looking to experiment to see if it was possible to just plug in Style Dictionary, and so that's what we did on live stream, and it worked out. I don't know if that's what they went into production with yet. I think this was just more experimental, but yeah. So, anyways, uh, yeah, just just very not random, but just cool that you're working on something like that. And I'm like, oh, I know some people I hung out with that did that. So, anyways, yeah, no, yeah, Drew and Nate both kind of inspired me back then, but I finally found a need of using it. Okay, cool. Yeah, I could see it being helpful. It's like I understand like the whole type safe dilemma for some things maybe, it's like people are like, "Oh, I got to put this all in place and stuff." And like is it really necessary? Like we'll keep our code type safe, but like the design system or the CSS whatever, but it's it's kind of nice to have these things. I think at the end of the day, like the person implementing this, it's obviously tedious potentially, but it's the kinds of things that like once they're in place, it's great guardrails for people working on the code base and kind of like same thing with like VS Code. Like I've said this multiple times before on stream, but like there's people that do not like TypeScript, and that's fine. I don't judge or anything, but I always giggle because if you're using VS Code, you're 100% using TypeScript. It's literally built on TypeScript, and uh, oh yeah, um, but it's literally built with TypeScript and web technologies and like all the IntelliSense you get for like even just regular JavaScript. That's all TypeScript powered. So, anyways, I think it's a good value add, but I don't know what the lift is for what you're doing. So, anyways. Like I said, short stream, gotta hop off. But it's cool hanging as always. We're all Microsoft devs. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, yeah. We're slowly installing Microsoft Visual Studio, which is great, by the way. I used it for many years. But anyways, cool. Take care, everybody, and I'll just drop a link again. Thanks again for DigitalOcean for sponsoring, and they've got their virtual conference happening tomorrow. Deployed by DigitalOcean. It's free. It's for devs, startups, founders. Check it out. And thanks again for sponsoring DigitalOcean. And thanks everybody for hanging out as always. Later.